The passion for hunting draws many adventure seekers to the country of South Africa. But what is often not seen from the outside looking in is that there is far more to international hunting than what meets the eye. Since the dawn of time, hunters have provided meat for the table, and contrary to popular belief, even today, the role that hunting plays in food security cannot be understated. I just loaded up the SCI Foundation Bell Family blue bags with tons of gear for these kids. Next, we're going to make a stop at the on-site meat processing facility and pick up meat. So in addition to the blue bags, we're also going to be bringing these kids at the orphanage some fresh game meat. Many of us have never had to worry or even think about where our food comes from. And the value of wild, sustainably harvested meat has often been overlooked. Yet in areas like South Africa, many live day to day with food insecurity, not knowing where their next meal will come from. The COVID-19 pandemic has further exacerbated the food crisis, causing meat shortages because these people rely upon hunters to share a local bounty to combat hunger and food insecurity. We're currently standing outside the Bushveld mission. This is an orphanage for children, and currently we cannot go inside because we're on level 4 COVID lockdown in the country of South Africa. So we're going to meet these children across the gate. We've brought them 2 SCI blue bags, and we have another family that's also in camp, a hunting family, who's bringing them a ton of gear as well. We're also collaborated and we're bringing them a bunch of fresh meat for these kids. So hunters are truly out here providing and trying to help the community as a whole. Hunting has always been and always will be a necessary component of survival. Today, hunting provides a long-term strategy that focuses on sustainable wildlife management while serving as a development tool for rural communities that help to secure job opportunities and fund critical anti-poaching efforts. The dry season is extremely hard on these old Kudu bulls. They're the first ones that will perish from conditions. They're not a very hardy animal compared to a lot of other species here. So finding a bull that is old is what we want to do, because by the end of the winter, a lot of those older bulls may not make it through the dry season. So finding young, healthy, big bulls is good, but we leave those ones. What we're looking for is big, old bulls that we need to manage the most. That's where we're going to do some spotting.
what we'll be doing this morning is we'll be heading around this mountain to look at the backdrop of that mountain to go see if there's good kudu bulls here. And in this area here, there's quite good food for them, so they prefer this habitat, mountainous area. And so we're going to work our way around and then down the other side of the next mountain as well. So we're in for a pretty walk this morning. Looks like a pretty big track, which is a good sign. Heading that direction, the wind is pushing over. So we'll see, hopefully he's also gone that way. And if we can follow him on a crosswind, see if we can see him, see what he looks like. But yeah, fresh tracks.
So start. These trackers work a track and work an area, and the information that they pick up from that is truly incredible. We literally just were tracking this bull, and they said it's a big track, probably an old bull, and we've had just horrible wind all day and came up over this rise, and this kudu bull was standing there feeding, and it is absolutely perfect. It's exactly what we were looking for on this hunt. An old bull, and it's so exciting.
Perfect shot and a great animal.
Thank you so much.
This is a
perfect. Perfect. Thank you. From the tip of the horn looking down, you can actually see their eyeball. The spiral goes straight to their eye, and they always know where their horn is. Always. They can see everything that their horns are doing, and what an incredible hunt. Beautiful mountain animal, and everything what we wanted for this hunt is perfect. On this particular hunt, we have the distinct privilege of having an entire skinning crew that helps take the animals off the mountain. And these guys work as a team, and they come out and they literally cape and field dress the entire animal. The only thing that will be left on the mountain from this kudu bull is its intestines. Everything else is removed and taken off the mountain for processing. We're having a moment up here, just taking some time to enjoy all this beautiful scenery and what a special place this is and how privileged we are to be here. And I brought along my hangry Kristy snacks, which kind of takes this hunt full circle, because this is biltong, which is basically like US jerky, and drijwurst, can't pronounce it, which is dried sausage. And this is all kudu meat. And what's really awesome about this meat is it was sustainably harvested here on these mountains by hunters and processed on site. And this meat is consumed in camp, but then also part of it is processed and sold to market. It is also used to feed the families that work the farm, and a portion of it is also donated to places like churches and schools or orphanages that are in need. Really takes everything that we're doing on this mountain, the experience, the journey, and making it a beautiful circle where there's this huge misconception with trophy hunting where people think you're taking an animal and something is wasted. And out here, when you take an animal, nothing is wasted. The intestines that are left behind feed the predators, the meat is processed, even the bones are sent out and ground down to feed livestock and used as fertilizer. So what this mountain produces, what is given from the land here and from the wildlife, really makes this circle complete. And I'm proud to be a hunter as part of this. Thank you for watching this episode of Pursue the Wild. If you would like to hear more, check out the Wild and Uncut podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. And be sure to follow me at Kristy Titus on Facebook and Instagram.